Hello everyone, this is Sabrina from Aspiring to Creativity at glimmercraft.blogspot.com and for Paper Architecture with Sabrina at paper-architecture-sabrina.blogspot.com. I had to think of that one, sorry. And I have a project that I want to share with you, maybe as a teaser, and also to show you what I made for my mom for Christmas. And I used, let's move this out of the way just for right now, I used Graphic 45's Sweet Sentiment 12 by 12 pad, and all I have left are a few scraps, enough to make some cards with, and I think 5 sheets of paper. Yes. So I used pretty much the whole pad. This is a really fun project to make, and I made this for my mom. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you all the different purposes that you can use this for. I have a base, and maybe I should take everything out so I can show you. It's like a tray. Okay, so this is the base tray that everything stands in. It's made from chipboard, and I covered it up, and I have used a lot of Tim Holtz hardware, the corner legs, and the book plates or name plates, and then the rest. This is chipboard. The rest is constructed from the designer paper or the cardstock for the bases of things here. So I have this back here that I put in here, and I'll go through that a little later. Then I have, and I made it all, I didn't adhere it to the base because I wanted it so that you can, if you're left-handed, you might want to have your pen and pencil on this side. If you're right-handed, you would want it here. So that's the reason why I didn't attach them. So you can configure it the way you want to. Then with these, I've made them so that they go in with the short side at the front. But if you wanted to, you could put them this way and then label them on the back here. It's entirely up to you how you want to do it. So I made these in the shape of those little, just like a magazine holder, but it's just a very mini version. And then I used the Tim Holtz ring fasteners here, and with the 1-inch punch, circle punch, I punched these out, and then I just wrote chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, all the way to 15. I don't know how many chapters my mom will have. She's wanting to write her life story or a family history kind of thing, and she likes to write using her photographs. And so I thought, well, if she organized her photographs and then she could make notes and stick them in with the photographs, that's the reason for the notebook and the notepad. So that's why I made this for her. But I'm going to show you in a minute, once I get this all back together, all the other different reasons or purposes that you can use this for. And just let me get this in here. Let's see, I dropped a couple. 13, 14, 15. Now, I have 15 here, and they're about 3/4 of an inch in width. You may want to make them about 1 inch, and then you would have 12. If you had 12, you could have one for each month, and you can put your A2 cards in there. You can have your address and birthday list, anniversary, and all that stuff back here, and you've got your pen holder. So it could be a card organizer. Another thing it could be is you can organize your, sorry, let me find it, here it is. You can organize your folders, your embossing folders. So the large ones would very nicely fit in the back here, and then you would have your smaller ones. You could organize them by category or theme or something like that. So you could just, you know, fill up all your embossing folders that way. So that's another purpose for this organizer. And then something else that you might want to use, a lot of people do Project Life, and every company has a different version or a different name they call it, other things besides Project Life, but Project Life is the popular terminology, where you may want to organize your photos and your cards that go into your layout. So you might, from the notepad, you might make a couple of notes. You have all the pictures that you want for the layout. And then you go through your, I'm just grabbing at random here. I made these from scratch, making my own. So if you have the size, you can make your own and just use a corner rounder, different sizes, and match the colors. These don't match, of course. I'm just, you know, picking things at random. And you can stick them in with your photos. And so one day when you have some time to do a few pages, then you can just grab one of your little folders and you have your layout already in there for one project, for one page or double page layout. So that's another reason. So we have the Project Life, we have the embossing folders, we have birthday, we have cards if you want to do 12 instead of 15, and if you're scrapbooking, you can organize it by theme and just have your photos in there as well. And then, as I said earlier, the reason I made this is for my mom, who's writing her history, and I have this organized by chapters. So thank you so much for joining me. You can expect to find this on Paper Architecture with Sabrina, probably in January sometime, to buy the instructions for it. With Christmas here, there's not enough time to get it out now, so sometime in January I'll have it out for you. And this is a little bit of a teaser, so I hope you're excited, and I'm looking forward to working on this project with you together through the instructions and video tutorials. So thank you for stopping by, and happy paper crafting. Bye for now.